Hey friends, it is finally spring, and boy is it beautiful. I'm sitting out in my yard. You can see my pond behind me. It's a work in progress like everything else in my life and myself. I took Bonnie for her walk today, and it was just beautiful, and I looked around and I was just taken away by all of the buds in the trees and how everything's just coming to life, and you can see new life all over. And it just made me think, as it always does, I love spring, not just because I'm a gardener, but because I love the feeling of spring, just like thinking of all this new life, and it's a new year and we have the summer to look forward to and all that. And I just think it's a great season, and it's a very symbolic season for me as well, and I think maybe for many other people. Just the idea of new life in general. When you, like, if you compare that to like our lives, there's really something that's there, sort of between the lines, hidden, that's always been a comfort to me since I discovered it. Like, for example, you see all this new life coming up, and in order for that new life to have happened, there was something that happened first, and that is the seeds fall and they die. They have to dry out, and then they replant. So from death comes new life. And how awesome is that? And I think in a way that describes us in a nutshell. It's like the idea that the morning is so exciting because of the day, but then the night comes. But after the night comes the morning again. So there's just like such a positive outlook to things, I guess. As someone who has kind of struggled for a while with dealing with, death, I guess, just to put it bluntly. I lost a couple of friends this past year that were older, and then, of course, when that happens, it makes you start to think about your other friends and your family and everything else, and it's just it can get pretty dark pretty fast, and I always go all the way. So I'm like, just dealing with that and having that reality in my mind of like, okay, life is very precious, it's very fragile. I guess it's resilient too, I don't know, but it's kind of fragile in a sense as well. And just coping with that, it really gives me comfort to just believe that there's more than this, and that, like the seed, when I die, new life will come, and that there is something to look forward to. And that really is my coping mechanism. It's the only way that I could, live my life. I can't even imagine how people don't, in a way. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just, it's a time of new life and new beginnings and hope, and it's really exciting. So I just wanted to share those thoughts, and wish you guys well, and just check in because it's been a while. And anyway, hope everybody's well. Take care. Bye. Oh, this is Real Talks with Bonnie, of course.